and welcome to the eFresh.com Flowers, Plants, and Bulbs News. Today is the 29th of September. My name is Kim, and these are this week's headlines. Impact of climate variations on plants. Rare Indian lotus disappearing. Hindu festival in dilemma due to flower crunch. Fish wastewater ideal to grow plants. Pollinator gardens open to public. David Inouye's research on patterns in flowers' growing seasons around the Rocky Mountain Biological Laboratory in Crested Butte, Colorado, has taken on new significance as researchers try to understand and slow global warming. The National Science Foundation awarded the professor of biology in the College of Chemical and Life Sciences this summer. The American Recovery and Reinvestment Act funds will let him study how environmental changes alter the relationship between flowering plants and pollinators such as bumblebees, hummingbirds, and butterflies. Inouye is on the board of directors of the 2-year-old USA National Phenology Network. Inouye's new NSF grant will keep him immersed in his work at the Colorado lab for at least 5 more years. Reports indicate that a rare species of lotus is on the verge of disappearing from India. Botanist Pramod Tandon said that the efforts to save Nymphaea tetragona, found only in a small private pond in India, have not been effective. Despite a variety of methods of propagation, the plants have failed to grow in sufficiently large numbers. N. tetragona, technically a water lily, is globally rare. The private nature of the habitat is making conservation efforts even more difficult, according to Professor Tandon. He said that the issues the plants raise stretch beyond the tiny pond where they cling to existence. Protection of the existing plants is even more important than multiplying them. If that could be done successfully, then they could be propagated in their natural habitat in the Smit area of Meghalaya. The high temperature and scanty rainfall this year in India has come to tell on the flower production, owing to which the prices of flowers have shot up. The flower plantation belts, especially Mindapur East, has been worst hit, with the production falling by substantial quantity. With the festive season around the corner, the demand for flowers has increased, but the supply in the market is still limited. The Mindapur East puja pandals, along with the ones in North and South Bengal, will have to make do with much less flowers this time. Again, lotus production has also been affected this year, and its supply in the state is feared to be limited this year. The hike in price is largely due to the high demand during the festive season. Less stock due to unavailability of storing facility is, however, the prime reason behind this crisis. Teach a man to raise fish and grow plants, and you'll help feed his family and fellow citizens for a lifetime. That's a new twist being applied to the age-old proverb at Auburn University, where researchers are combining fish farming and horticulture to help Alabama farmers find new income streams. Jesse Chappell, associate professor in the Department of Fisheries and Allied Aquacultures, is working with Professor Jeff Sibley of the Department of Horticulture on the use of fish greenhouse wastewater to fertilize plants in an adjacent greenhouse. Chappell hopes to develop a better profit margin potential for farmers willing to develop and manage this type of production. The demonstrations and trials of the different methods to grow fish and plants should help farmers and all the people of Alabama. Local U.S. Forest Service staff and MSU Extension Master Gardener volunteers are working on an innovative native plant project at the Lumberman's Monument on River Road. Nationwide, the U.S. Department of Agriculture has been interested in demonstrating the role of native plants in attracting and supporting insects that pollinate plant species in forest and prairie regions of the country. Insect pollination is needed to produce many of the fruit, vegetable, and ornamental plants that our society depends upon. The Iosco County Extension Office assists with administrative matters, and the Forest Service provides funding for the materials. The public is welcome to visit and enjoy these pollinator gardens that surround the headquarters building at the Lumberman's Monument. Thank you for watching the eFresh.com Flowers, Plants, and Bulbs News. See you next time.